The real reason Padre Pio always wore gloves. Have you ever seen pictures of Padre Pio and wondered why he always wore gloves? There's a mystery behind those gloves that has fascinated believers for decades. They weren't just for style or comfort. There's a powerful spiritual reason behind them, one that reveals the extraordinary life this saint lived. Padre Pio was a humble Capuchin friar from Italy who became known worldwide for his holiness, his miracles, and especially for something very unusual, the stigmata. The stigmata are the wounds of Christ, marks on the hands, feet, and side that mirror the crucifixion wounds of Jesus. In 1918, while praying before a crucifix, Padre Pio received these wounds on his own body. From that day forward, he bore them visibly and painfully for the rest of his life. Now imagine this. Every single day, those wounds bled. Doctors examined him and scientists studied him, but none could explain why the wounds never healed. People came from all over the world to see him, to hear him confess, and to witness this living sign of Christ's suffering. But Padre Pio wasn't interested in fame or attention. He didn't want the wounds to be a spectacle. That's where the gloves come in. Padre Pio began wearing simple brown gloves, fingerless but enough to cover the palms where the wounds bled. He wore them during Mass, during confessions, and in his daily life. The gloves helped soak up the blood, yes, but more importantly, they shielded others from being distracted by his stigmata. Padre Pio never wanted people to focus on him. He wanted them to focus on Jesus. For him, the gloves were a way of hiding the gift God had given, not out of shame, but out of humility. He even prayed that God would remove the wounds if they caused scandal or drew too much attention. And remarkably, right before his death in 1968, the wounds did vanish, leaving no scars behind. So the real reason Padre Pio wore gloves wasn't to hide something embarrassing, it was to protect others from focusing on the miracle instead of the message. His life was all about pointing people back to Christ, and the gloves were just one way he lived out his humility and love for God. And maybe that's the great lesson Padre Pio lives us. It's not about drawing attention to ourselves, even to the amazing things God might do through us. It's about always pointing back to Jesus, the true source of every miracle. God bless you.